Hello. Well, just when you think of government that single-handedly killed 10, 20, 30,000 people, unlawfully may I add, you don't think you can get any worse, then you find that. You might not be able to see it properly. What it basically is the leaked documents of the Tory government about what their so-called future benefit cuts will be. Let's just go through a couple of them. What springs to mind? To be really honest, when I was reading this, I was in my chair just thinking, the fuck this is? Tories aren't just scumbags now, they are basically modern day fucking Nazis. What the Nazis did was to kill off and weaken anyone that wasn't classed as Aryan race and classed as weaker. Basically, the Tories are doing the same, but anyone they class and deem unfit or lower than them, they're killing them off. I mean, I don't know what anyone on benefits or anyone disabled has ever done wrong to Ian Duncan Smith. Maybe, I don't know, he asked a girl out one time that was on benefits, or might have been ill, and she turned him down because it looks like a fucking. His mum was raped by a donkey, a goat, and a fucking giraffe at the same time. I don't know, I'm just speculating. But maybe that's why they got such a hard on for killing people on benefits and disabilities. When you're going through this, I mean, you can find it anywhere online. It's been leaked now. Carers allowance. This could be restricted to those eligible for universal credit. Leaked documents suggest about 40% of claimants would lose out. DWP predict a saving of £1 billion. So 40% of people now that get in carers allowance, which they're rightly entitled to for looking after people and doing what the entitlement is for that. 40% of you, if these cuts come into place, will lose that overnight. No warning, boom, gone. To save £1 billion. That £1 billion can be recouped within 1 day if the Tories actually chase tax avoidance. Tax avoidance being big companies that Tories have backhand shakes with, and let them just sneak under the carpet and pocket little donations and bigger party donations and jobs when they're out of office are guaranteed when they arrange these little tax cuts, which isn't exactly public knowledge. We'll get back to this shit list now, shall we? Employment and service and job seekers allowance currently claimants are paying enough national insurance contributions to get the benefits of little means test. DWP analysis suggests 30% of claimants over 300,000 families would lose about £80 per week. DWP predicted savings £1.3 billion. Again, this £1.3 billion can be recouped elsewhere with tax avoidance, but we all know why they won't do tax avoidance, because of the nudge nudge shake shake thing under the table, and the fact that half of them, if you ever look when politicians come out of government and out of power, they always seem to get cushy jobs to these big companies that happen to be, when you look into it, really big tax avoidance places, but they seem to get away with it. But we'll carry on with our little shit list, shall we? Disability benefits, disability living allowance, personal dependent payments, and attendance allowance for over 65s who have personal care needs will no longer be paid tax-free. Possible savings £1.5 billion per annum. Again, let's just fuck over those ill people and old people, shall we? Those people that fought and saved the war, those people that have made the country, let's just fuck them over and kill them while they're old, shall we? Yeah, let's do it. Only because I think have a better sex life than Ian Duncan Smith has ever fucking had. We'll carry on with the list. The list goes on and on and on. Council tax support will now be incorporated into universal credit. Possible savings unknown, meaning if you are on universal credit now, the money you do get will go down again, so you'll be expected to pay your council tax out of that. Again, let's fuck over those weaker people, shall we? Let's carry on. This is the one that got me. Child benefit, limiting the benefit to the first two children. Possible savings, £1 billion per annum. We know what the £1 billion can be recouped from, but hey, let's fucking ignore it and just punish the weak, shall we? Regional benefit caps. The £23,000 limit would vary in parts of the country. For instance, Londoners receiving the top amount due to high cost of living. Possible savings not known. Basically, what that says, again, if you're from the north and you're not in London, you're basically going to get fucked over even more. They're going to think you need less to live on just because it's more expensive in London. So it's got nothing to do with your individual needs. It's going to be where you live in the country. So if you live in the north, you're going to get fucked over. It goes on and on and on and on. I actually sat there and read this today, and I read through it about 5 or 6 times. The only thing that kept springing to mind is these amounts that they keep saying predicted 1 billion, 1.3 billion. The thing is, when you research it a bit further and go into tax avoidance, and tax avoidance are big companies which are well known to be big donators to the Tory party, you will see that some public records, if the Tories actually pushed for these tax avoidance cuts and chased them, there would be no need to cut anyone's benefits. You couldn't use the argument that it's for the sake of the better for the country, because it's clearly not. All this is again is the Tories hard on for fucking and killing weaker people. Not even weaker people, people they consider to be a lower class. Now, I don't know whether it's because, like I said before, the thing about Ian Duncan Smith, I mean, he does look like a smurf that got fucking hit with the ugly tree about 5 billion times, and then got rogered by a bunch of fucking horny little dwarfs. But, you know, it's alright for him to kill people. If you go out and kill 10,000 people, knowing by what something you've done to cause 10,000 people to die, you would be in jail. Ian Duncan Smith does it, backed by public rapturous applause. Yeah! Because what the Tories have done is basically moved what Hitler was doing, they've moved it into the 21st century. They've made it more publicly acceptable by PR, by programs showing people on benefits to be scumbag, by programs showing people on benefits to be lazy, showing them to have the world and the best life in the world. Now, if you're a normal working person that's, say, if you're not self-employed like me, but you work in a factory or whatever, and you work 9 to 5, 7 days a week, and you're seeing someone on TV that's sat on their ass with a big screen TV, not bothering to work, you are going to get pissed off, and you're not really going to care when you hear that the benefits are being cut and they're going to die because of it. But take whatever you see on TV with a pinch of salt. This is just the same thing again. This is PR back, and I tell you what, these cuts, if Tories do get in, these cuts will come in, and they'll sneakily they'll put another benefits program on showing the worst type of people. Then these cuts will sneak in, and then we'll all rapturously applaud again when there's 20, 30,000, 40,000 people's deaths, bloods all on our hands again. Now, I know that not everyone in society seems the same way at the minute. To coin or to copy what this person pro-disability said to me in a message, it's like society likes to kick the cripple. It's a horrible term, but it seems that way. At the minute, the Tories think if you're on benefits, you're on disability, if you are on any type of benefit or support from, your life's not worth anything. I know it's not true. You know it's not true, but the Tories have got this little thing in mind. And what they're effectively doing, which is really bad, they've turned a caring society into a society that's just like, nah, fuck you, we agree, we'll just go and kill 10,000 people, we'll kill under 20. It's fine, it's for the benefit of the country. But it's not though. If they followed tax avoidance, if these punish these big companies, there would be no more need to do these fucking little cuts. This is just bullshit again. This is basically just them stating, we don't give a fuck. What we're going to do is basically kill another 20, 30, 40,000 people just because we make, no, it's for the best of the country. All these cuts, it's for the best of the country. But we all know it's fucking not. If you go into tax avoidance figures, if you go online and look at it, you know it's not for the better benefit of the country. This is just their hard on again for fucking people who are down on the luck, maybe have disabilities, maybe need help. This is just them fucking them over again. And I think I've got to the point now where I really am pissed at it now. Do you know what? When it comes to next year and I get my massive tax bill, do you know what? I'm not paying you £4,000. Go fucking whistle for it. If you're going to punish people on benefits just because you think it's for the benefit of the country and the fact you've got a hard on for fucking over the weaker person, go fucking whistle for my tax. I'll get the £4,000, I'll wipe my fucking arse with it, then I'll throw it at you. Take me to fucking court, I'll fucking get the best solicitor I can get and I'll fucking screw you to the wall myself. This is bullshit again. This is just people who think no better, fucking over the weaker generation. This is just the 21st century and what the bastard fucking Nazis did. But it's not called that now, is it? No. It's called for the benefit of the country. Basically what this is fucking social cleansing and we're all standing around and letting it fucking happen. We're letting the weaker people get kicked to the fucking curb. We're letting fucking people with disabilities get fucked up the arse. Just because some bald-headed twat and some fella looks like he was fucking molested by all his family say it's for the best of the country. No, it's fucking not. What this is just Tories giving up the fucking arse to the working man again and the weaker generation. Do you know what? Fuck you. You know what's best for the country? You all on national TV being beheaded. I guarantee you that'd be the most fucking rated breaking programme going. And no one would cry a tear for you. If Ian Duncan Smith was taken to the middle of the street, gang raped, butchered, cut into tiny little bits and fed to hungry dogs, no one would fucking complain. Everyone would clap. Because that's what the cunt deserves. Now you might have a down on people on benefits, you might hate them, you might think that they are scum of the earth, but just think of this way, these new cuts now, if the last lot of cuts didn't affect people, you know, these, I guarantee these fucking will. Now, you think you're the type of person that it's alright to watch someone die and unnecessarily starve to death just because someone in a fucking suit thinks it's best for the country? I ain't got time of day for you. Fuck off now. Enjoy yourself. Go die a horrible, horrible long death. Hopefully a very painful one. But to everyone else, make your voice heard. This is fucking wrong. This is going to be the cause of even more people's deaths from unnecessary. How many more stories you need to read? The woman, stressed, fell into a coma. While she was in a fucking coma, the DWP were still hounding her. What type of fucking society has this turned into now? Or did I fall asleep and wake up in Nazi fucking Germany 2015? Make your voice heard. Don't let this shit carry on. So otherwise we're all going to have more fucking blood in our hands, and I think we've all got enough on it as it is. Speak to you all later.